The Hallis Trophy and a date at the Super Bowl await one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hit the street. Here we go.
Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Setting up a throw. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Let's go now. Set go. 79 Bronco.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 16. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And it sets up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Throwing from the gun. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Ready? 19, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Ready?
They'll run it with Robinson. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Irving hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Finds the in route complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They go play action here. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's the give to Irving. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Let's go now.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He puts everything behind this one. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Here we go. Set go.
They're going play action. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Set. Go.
Robinson on the inside give. He swarms in the middle, and this gets maybe a yard. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Let's go. 18 rapid. 18 rapid. Ready, ready.
2nd and 10 now. Finds his target, Robinson. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Once again, Irving. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. QB sneak coming. And he's down by contact after picking up the first.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Putting a receiver in motion. Brought in right side. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From midfield now. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down from the 31. They'll run this with Irving. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running back, motioning right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
At the 47-yard line.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
To throw here on first down. Complete out to the right. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Robinson a first down and more. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. We're paused here to deal with an injured player, and this is a significant one. Oh, that's Bijan Robinson getting looked at after the play. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. They're down to their final 1 in this half. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Ready? Right here. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. And that's completed the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 2nd quarter lead. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Scott now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Palmer motioning right. To the air now on 1st and 10. Got a man. Palmer has it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Buccaneers at a deficit. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Running left, this is Irving. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And he gets it back. Oh, there's still a shot at the first. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. They're throwing it. He fires one deep down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
19, target. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. And a man is there to knock that away. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that.
They connect on the deep shot. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Connecting on the slant. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Falcons will have a first. Working inside the red zone. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Come on, set. Come 19.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Top low 18.
Throwing now off play action. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. A disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. Scott now to return. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Working quickly here. From the 41. Looking slant route, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He tries to sneak it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. So the Buccaneers keeping their offense on the field. 2-point attempt coming up.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And he's going to get in there for 2. The lead shrinks to 10.
Buccaneers 18. Michael Dixon set to pick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his target, Robinson. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
To throw it on first down. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. He's dropping back to throw. Got a man, Robinson has it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 range. 70 range. Go.
Here's 2nd and 14. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Go. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Pass play now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think that time the defense was thinking a run play was going to come at them, right? Actually, most of us probably thought that was the right call. Still, wasn't a problem for them to adapt and get into coverage and force now a 4th down.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Let's go now. Come 19. Come 19. Don't go 18. Ready?
Throwing now, needing a first. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
He's so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Let's go. 19 Lion. 79 Bronco. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer.
Throwing on 2nd and 6. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. The 40. At the 20. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. You get a pick-6. You get a pick-6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick-6 and multiple? Actually, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Play action on 1st down. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And this one doesn't go far. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Falcons have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason.
Ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
19. Here we go, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, track at 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Viking 18. Warrior 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
From midfield now. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Falcons will have a 1st. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's going to fight his way down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Pass play coming here. Fits it through the middle. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Working inside the red zone. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing from the gun. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
3rd and long for him here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are, and what they have to defend.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
2nd and 4. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers come through to tie it in the 4th. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Score, Buccaneers 32, Falcons 31. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lion. Ready.
Back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
60 Eagle. 79 Broncos. Go.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Into the hands of Pitts. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Ready. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. Dell with the grab. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 2nd and 8. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on. Set. 18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
He's back to throw. This gets the 1st and more. They get 22 on that one. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Mustang 19.
1st down from the red zone. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Finds his target, Robinson. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Rhythm, You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Atlanta! So here we go, the Falcons lining up for a big two-point conversion attempt.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. And he gets into the end zone for the two-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the fourth. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Irving. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. From the 34. That one's complete. Oh, he breaks another tackle. Oh, lost the football. And the Falcons scoop it up.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Here we go.
To throw here on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now with 2:09 left on the clock. We got a timeout from the defense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Second and 10 now. Looking right, and he finds him. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And this one does not go far. From the 38. Caught by Freiermuth. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Okay, ready? Ready?
He'll throw it yet again. The back's got it. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And the Falcons cover up the kick. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Set, go.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The defense takes its third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here we go, set. Warriors, 70, 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 range, 70 range. Trap 60, go.
Back to throw it. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Scott now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Trying to push it deep downfield. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he gets this forward to the 19. From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this. I do love the escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level. Some tough circumstances, though, to try and complete that one down the field.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He's down to a knee, and they've done it. They're going to be playing in the Super Bowl.
Nothing left to do now.